Edge at 11 starts now.
Well, tonight on The Edge, a feel-good story turns real ugly after a Detroit man is gifted $100,000 from a famous YouTuber.
The Detroit man claimed that he was kidnapped and nearly killed. It's a story Fox News' Jessica Dupnack has been following in and joins us now live with an update. Jessica, take us through this because there are some layers.
Yeah, for the last week or so, we've been working to connect these stories. The first one, as you mentioned, surrounds a guy named Curtis Dixon, a 60-year-old from here in Detroit. He did a good deed. A famous YouTuber gave him $100,000. Wow. Then about a week and a half later, another story you saw on Fox 2. He is connected to that. Curtis, allegedly the victim of a pretty unbelievable crime spree.
My life just changed overnight.
1 minute, 60-year-old Curtis Dixon was receiving $100,000 for a good deed.
We need more people like Curtis in this world.
A week and a half later, last Monday, witnesses say Dixon was hogtied in his burned-out SUV on Detroit's east side.
I woke up. I'm like, what's going on?
He survived. Sources say there are some inconsistencies in Dixon's story, but he claims he met someone in the area of Mount Elliott in Nevada. From there, he was kidnapped, driven to ATMs to pull out money, then beaten, tied up, and his car set ablaze. Several days into this investigation, the feds picked up the case from Detroit police. The ATF now investigating this as a possible arson, kidnapping, and extortion.
And hopefully they catch whoever did it to him, because we don't want that in our neighborhood.
Last month, Dixon was gifted $100,000 from MD Motivator. He's a famous YouTuber who rewards good deeds with dollars. MD Motivator posing as a blind man in need in this viral video.
I'll have a couple bucks when I come out here. I'm going to find my wedding ring, man, but I just shut up yesterday, man, but I'll have a couple bucks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll give you a couple bucks.
Thank you, man. Bless you.
Dixon offering what little money he had to help.
Even in my neighborhood, people know me now. People that didn't know me now.
And that could be part of the problem.
Yeah, most definitely is part of the problem. Sounds like old school is a good dude, family dude, was married, was pawning his wedding ring to pay bills for his wife and his grandkids. Unfortunately, from what I read from the story, the people that robbed him, and we'll probably hear that later on within this news story, but what I've heard is that the people that robbed him for that $100K just so happen to be family members. It's so sickening how you can't even come up within your family without your own flesh and blood being jealous of you, trying to kill you to steal your blessing. And you know, it's, again, to me, it's crazy how us black people were always screaming and talking about, oh, Black Lives Matter, and you know, it's always everything that happens wrong in the black community is the white man's fault. But we do senseless acts such as this to your own family members, an elderly man at that. You know, it's crazy, it's sad, it's sickening, it's unfortunate, and it's demonic. I just don't understand how you can do your family member like that. I guarantee you, if the man was as godly as they say that he was or is, you could probably just ask him for some money and he probably would have gave it to them. But you know, you got those family members who feel like, oh well, he didn't give it to me, what did he give it to you for? Your money is my money. Obviously they tried to take it from him. It's very, very sad. Prayers up to this older gentleman. You know, he's still alive, thank God. But it's just sad how this situation happened to him just for him being a good guy. You have to watch the people that you're surrounded by, even if it's your blood. Actually, especially if it's your blood, if you're close friends, they're supposed to be close friends. Those are the people, honestly, you're supposed to watch the most, because you know a hater. You already are expecting a hater to do hater stuff. But it's always the ones that you don't think that will try you up that way that actually will disappoint you and try you. Unfortunately, in this situation, it happens to be people that he know. I believe it to be his family members. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel if y'all like the content. And without further ado, we're going to continue.
money, more problems, as they say. Now, I want to know what MD Motivator has to say about all this. He has millions and millions of followers, 7 million on Instagram alone. We did reach out and did not hear back in time for this story. So as we said, the ATF, the feds, now taking over this investigation. I'm told by the end of the week, we should hear more from them. We'll continue to follow this one. Reporting live in Detroit, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And as I follow this story, it seems that the missing pieces here that those feds will have to piece together is exactly what happened relative to those inconsistencies in the story. Any more you can tell me about that?
Well, we do know there's some video that police were able to use that placed at least Curtis, or what appeared to be Curtis, at some of these ATMs, possibly against his will. And if you remember, too, there were witnesses that say he was tied up in this SUV and that they rescued him. So there are some parts of this story that are definitely true. It's just a matter of placing it all together. Sometimes, though, these unbelievable stories, they end up panning out. So we will see.
Of course, they often do, and we'll be watching this one really closely. I know you have your eyes on it. Jessica Dupnack for us live tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, when I seen the story earlier, the story basically said that the people that robbed this older man in Detroit for that 100K was his family members. People that he knew, people that actually had his last name. I don't think they probably had that information quite yet on this particular video. But when I read the article earlier and seen a video earlier, it was people that he knew and people in his bloodline that robbed him, kidnapped him against his will, and forced him to withdraw money from his ATM account. And it's sad, it's sad. And I know that he is a good guy. He looks like he's a good guy. He was pawning his wedding ring to help out his wife and make sure that they had lights and stuff like that. And, not only was he gifted 1K, but he was gifted a vehicle. I don't know if that was the vehicle. He was also gifted, they pay all his bills for the month and 100K on top of that. I think what went wrong in this situation is maybe old school probably, unfortunately, ran his mouth a little bit too much to the wrong people. Also, too, with the famous influencer gifting him money on camera, people are seeing who he is. People are knowing now who he is. People are going to hate. People are going to wonder why and ask God, well, Lord, why was it him and not me? Why did you choose to gift him 100K and not me? I need it. I don't like this. And unfortunately, you have those people who hate that. They hate that it was you. They hate that it was him. So they tried to take the Lord's blessing away from him. And it's sad. It's unfortunate and it's sad. And it just goes to show that you can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody at all. This hurts my heart because, it's not too many. You really, okay, I'm going to keep it real. It's a lot of, and within my community, the black community, they're always talking about the white supremacy and Black Lives Matter, and it's always the white man's fault, and white people ain't sugar, honey, iced tea to black people. But when you have good deeds like this happen, when you have a white man gifting a black man so much money just out of the kindness of his heart, it doesn't get showed. It doesn't get showed. It doesn't get any praise. And of course it won't, because that's not the narrative that the media wants to portray. The narrative the media wants to portray is always something going wrong against black people. But they never show us anything that happens good for black people, especially when it's caused by white people. When white people gift us things, or gives us jobs, or whatever the case may be, just white people doing good deeds for black people, such as this one, it never gets showed on mainstream media. And I think this is a story that needs to be highlighted for sure, because it was a good deed. It was a good deed, and it goes to show you where the problem lies here in America. It's not with white people. It's within the black community. All the harsh crimes, the homicides and murders and, stuff like this happens within the black community. And if we were to go deeper, Not only in the black community, but within your bloodline, as we see right here. His bloodline. And you know, I was reading an article, I did not know this, but 90% of black on black murders, they know the perpetrator. The victim knows the person that killed them. They know each other. It's never a crime where a black on black murder where they don't know each other. Almost all the time they know each other. And it's crazy that I have black fatigue as a black woman. Black fatigue as a black woman. This man did nothing but try to be the best husband, the best grandpa that he could be, and got blessed for doing it. And his blessing was stripped away from him. Very, very sad. Very, very unfortunate. God bless this man. This man, he was a good man. He is a good man. I hope that hopefully he gets his money back in return. He gets everything that the devil tried to take from him, because it's just truly not fair. You can't have nothing around black people. You can't. You can't. When you have something that a fellow jealous black person wants, they try to take it from you. They'll take it from you, or they'll kill you so they can have your blessing. And it's sad. It's sad. I really hate that this happened to this old man, because he didn't deserve that. Again, I do believe that he probably ran his mouth a little bit too much. Me personally, if I was gifted 100K, I wouldn't tell nobody. I wouldn't tell not a soul. I probably would tell my mother, maybe my grandmother, but that's it. I'm not telling not a friend. I'm not telling nobody outside of my immediate family. Matter of fact, I'm not even telling my immediate family. You're just going to see me with new stuff. You're just going to see me feeding the homeless. You're just going to see me blessing people and buying new clothes. That's what you're going to see. You're going to ask me questions like, where you get this money from? I'm going to be like, what money? What money you see? I got a 9 to 5. I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, you can't really boast about your accomplishments to your family members or fellow black people. You know, because when you share your accomplishments to, you know, your family or, you know, people in the community, they get the hating. It's not one incident that I've had where I've had accomplished something and I wanted to spread and share my accomplishments because I was just in so much joy that, you know, people would downplay it, that people will overlook it, not even say, hey, oh, I'm happy for you, I'm proud of you. It's always, oh, anyways. And this is why we can't grow as a community, because we always doing something towards one another, but blaming everything that we do on somebody else as if they did it. Oh, well, we got black on black crime. It's the white man's fault. How? We got single mothers. It's the white man's fault. We got pissy poor schools. It's the white man's fault. We got broken homes. It's the white man's fault. It's not the white man's fault. Everything that's going on within the black community is because of the decisions the black community has made. And this is just a prime example. You didn't make the correct decisions in life to get yourself a bag, so now you try to take somebody else's bag. A family member at that. This is sickening. But let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, man. Like the video, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And yeah, God bless you. God bless America. Love y'all. Later.